right, part 2 of ABC Dogs. We were on H. H is for Husky. Husky, the dog of the Eskimo, he believes is being prepared for bad weather, so he carries his raincoat on his back. His thick, tawny hair is waterproof, and it keeps him warm and dry in an Arctic blizzard. He is very strong and can carry a 40-pound load on his back. Often he is harnessed with other huskies to a loaded sledge and travels many miles a day over ice and snow working for his master, his harness bells jingling merrily. Yeah, they are hard-working dogs for sure. I is for the Irish Terrier. I've always wanted one of these, but they are huge dogs. You should Google image Irish Terrier. Full of pluck, nerve, daring, and play, the Ireland where they are proudly call him their national dog. He is watchdog, farm worker, and guardian of the children. He is a good pal, and people like him wherever he goes. J is for the Japanese Spaniel. Try to get a good look at that. A little toy, silky and plume-tailed. He is high-bred and a high stepper, but he is also lively and friendly, and believe it or not, he is a grand little watchdog. Didn't think a little dog could be such a watchdog. K is for Carrie Blue, who always wears blue coat, sometimes light blue, sometimes dark. Because he doesn't shed hair, his coat is always in fine condition. He used to herd sheep and cattle in Ireland, and that is where he learned to be so smart and such a good watchdog. Those dogs are pretty. Next we have L is for Limer. The Weimaraner. Wait, not the Weimar. Llewellyn Settler. I think I said that right. Not promising. A bird dog or retriever who used to live in Spain. Also, he went to England. He became one of the favorite hunting dogs for the English. He doesn't kill anything. He retrieves or brings shot game to his hunter. So after, let's say the hunter shoots a bird, he nicely puts it in his mouth and gently brings it back. He has such a kind heart that he likes to keep an eye on other pets who are not so strong as he is. Okay, now we have M is for the Manchester Terrier, who is small greyhound, swift and graceful with beautiful lines. He is now called after the city of Manchester, England, but his earlier name was Black and Tan or Rat Terrier. He is the ancestor of the beautiful Doberman Pinscher. He loves attention, particularly if he leads to a nice run in the country. N is for the Newfoundland. Oh, those Newfoundlands. A furry giant of a dog. A furry giant of a dog, strong enough to fight a tiger and gentle enough to pull a baby's cart or carry a child on his back. He will lie in the sun and blink lazily when there is nothing else to do. But he is a splendid swimmer and has saved many people who would have drowned in a rough sea if he hadn't been quick to go to their rescue. Then we have O is for the Otterhound, who is found of the water and also a good hunter. He borrowed a coat from the Airedale and long ears and a nose from the hound. He makes such a good use of that nose that the English prized him highly as a hunter. He is a brave dog and an affectionate companion. It does look a lot like an Airedale. Oh, and we all know this one. P is for Poodle. And don't even make the mistake of thinking he isn't much good because of the strange haircut he sometimes wears. The French Poodle has quick wits behind its funny face of his. He learns tricks easily and doesn't forget them. He is strong and a good swimmer, and he also likes to play ball. And then we have Qui is for Queens. The Queen's Deerhound, who was highly thought of in the old days in Scotland, that the nobles used to go to war and fight for him. He is so tall, stately, and shaggy that he has often had the portrait painted, and poets have written about him. He's like a very classy dog. R is for Retriever, who is bold, fearless, very intelligent. There is a large family of retrievers, among them the golden, the long-haired, the Labrador, and my own native Chesapeake Bay Retriever. The curly-coated retriever looks like a baby lamb in his right woolly coat, and he likes the water almost as much as a fish does. And the S is for the Sealyham, one of the dogs that my parents used to have. That one. Not the Scotties, but the Sealyham. The Sealyham is a white dog from Wales who is remarkably like the Black Scottie from Scotland. Both of them are playful, lively, game little dogs. A certain little Sealyham named Jicky is my favorite companion. On long hikes, she swims with me and sleeps on my bed at night. Babies love to watch her tail wag, and even when they pull it, she is a good sport. Oh, and then those T for the little toy dogs. T is for toys, who are so tiny that you can carry most of them in your pocket. Their shrill voices, warning intruders to keep their distance, may sound a little ridiculous coming from such tiny bodies, but they have staunch hearts, and they have intend to do their full duty as watchdogs. And then we have U is for Ulmer, the old name for the Great Dane, who has a muscular body and powerful jaws. Most people, as well as other animals, take one look at him and keep out of his way, so he does not often have to use his great strength. He really has a kindly nature, perhaps because his heart, is, like the rest of him, is big and warm. Have you guys ever seen Great Danes? They are humongous, but they are the sweetest, loving dogs ever. V is for Vendine Hound, who used to be a hunter in France. He is intelligent and loyal, and he is so excitable that he is difficult to control. In recent years, breeders began changing the strain to produce the more easily managed wire hair pointer griffon. Oh, I've always wanted one of those. That is why the Vendine is rarely seen today. W is for the Wolfhound. Another good dog. Although what dog isn't good? The wolfhound, who has hunted wolves in Russia for centuries and is a magnificent creature, tall, graceful, and beautiful. He is devoted to his master. He is strictly a one-man dog and simply can't be bothered with friendly advances to the rest of the world. And we're getting close to the end. X is for just a dog, whose origin is unknown and whose destiny never leads him to the kennel club, but often leads him to a secure place in a boy's heart. The host of mongrel dogs of a strange and sometimes startling variety that belong to the great mutt family is known far and wide for intelligence and happy-go-lucky nature. It is these qualities that win for a mutt friendliness and goodwill, for which he gives good measure of devotion and faithfulness. And then we have Y is for Yankee Terrier, a good old roughhouse of a dog and a wrestler, a hiker always ready for a tug-of-war, and equally ready to be some lively boy's boon companion. He is a real American out of outdoors dogs and the best kind of watchdog. And last but not least, we have Z is for the, here we have another tongue twister, zoological dog dingo, otherwise known as the dingo, the wild dog of Australia, the only dog in the zoo. Even if you go to Australia and catch a dingo puppy and tame him, sooner or later he will respond to the call of the wild and leave you flat. Here is one dog who goes his own way and prefers the hazards of freedom to the doubtful blessing and dependence of human whims. More power to him. And Sally, they didn't mention my dog, Vince. Come here. My old man. He's an old man. Come here. Let's just do this instead. He's an old man, so he's taking a nap. I'm gonna switch it, I think. Vince, say hi. Yeah, he's an old guy. But Vince is Australian Shepherd and Australian cattle dog, so he loves running after he takes his nap. He loves balls. I'll say ball. Vince, where's the ball? Yeah, see, there he goes. Ball? Yeah. That woke him up. I guess I better go play ball with him now. Everyone have a great day.